So today we're looking at this cold brew coffee filter machine. So this is actually where we hold our coffee grinds, and this is going to help us create our cold brew. Now you can make up to 7 cups of cold brew at a time, leave it overnight, and have beautiful iced coffee ready in the morning. This is the easiest way to do it, and I'm going to walk you through the process. So the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to fill up our cold brew filter. That's really what this is. So what you want to do is you want to fill it up with around 2 cups of coffee roughly, and you really want to stack it up inside there. So we're going to go ahead and we got our little scooper here and try not to make a mess. Now, obviously, if you use like some sort of funnel or something, that might be the easiest way to do this. But we're just going to fill it up like so. And because no coffee grinds are going to fall out inside of it, it's all safe in there. All that flavor is locked up in there. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to see if I can just do it with my coffee cup here. There we go. So you can see I'm going to try to, obviously there's better ways to do this, but minimize the amount of waste. So that's 1 cup. And we need roughly another cup. Now you can obviously add a little bit less, add a little bit more, depending on how strong you like your coffee. But this is the suggested amount minus the million little grinds that I dropped all around. So now once we have this done, we're going to go ahead and magically clean off our surface here. All right, so now that we got that cleaned up, we want to screw this into our top lid here. So this kind of just screws on into place, and now you can see it's stuck. Now this will obviously go inside, but we want to fill this up with roughly 7 cups of water. Now you can use really, it doesn't matter if it's cool or not, makes no difference. Let's go ahead and fill it up. Now they said when you fill it up, you want to leave around 1 inch at the top that you can see. We're going to put this down, and you can see why they say around 1 inch. And that was actually the perfect amount of water. Okay, so now we want to screw this on, and this is going to close it very, very tight. Now what we want to do is give it some vigorous shaking. And what this is going to do is release our coffee flavor from inside. You can see we still have it locked there. And this is just going to help the coffee grinds combined with the water. So obviously this is a long process. We're going to leave this in the fridge around 12 to 24 hours. And then we're going to come back and we're going to see how our coffee turned out. So let's go ahead and come back in 12 hours, 24 hours, and see how it turned out. Okay, so it has now been around 24 hours that our coffee has been soaking inside the water with our new iced coffee maker. Look at that. So it's really gone that dark color now, as you can see. And we're gonna go ahead and try to pour this out. I think I have it open for the pour. I hope it doesn't spill. Okay, good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of extra ice in there. Now this is pretty cold as it is, but I like a little bit of ice with my iced coffee, so I'm gonna put it in there like so. Okay, we got some ice with our iced coffee. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm trying to organize some stuff. Okay, once we have our ice in there, we're gonna pour it up to the brim. Pretty much, look at that, guys. I'm gonna be testing this too, by the way, so don't worry, you're gonna get to know what it tastes like. I'm gonna put a little shot of syrup in there. There we go. That's just a little bit of sugar syrup. Spilled a little bit. Tastes good. That is hazelnut. And then a little bit of our cream. Look at that. And that is a great looking iced coffee. You guys cannot lie. That looks just amazing. So let's go ahead and test this out here. I got a spoon. I'm just going to give it a quick mix like so. And let's give it a taste. Oh, okay, that is good. Now I need a little bit more syrup in there just to add to the flavor. And that is a perfect iced coffee. You can see that was only 1 cup I did for myself there. And this has at least 4 or 5 more of these in there. And that was just from coffee grinds and water and 24 hours. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.